All right, we are back with another command tip, and today we are importing a spreadsheet into command. This is a great way to bring contacts into your database, maybe from an event, from another source of data that you have, or maybe even another CRM. This is a really easy way to get people into command. And there's two main ways that you can do this with a spreadsheet, and we're going to go over both of them. And to start, in either case, we're going to come up here to this import button. I'm currently in the contacts applet of command, and I'm going to come right over here underneath the bell in my name and click on import. And that's going to pop up a little box for us, and you'll notice the first information at the top of the window is that we can download a pre-made command template file. So this is, if you have a lot of data, this can be a really useful file. I find it's best used when you have multiple phone numbers, multiple email addresses for the same contact. This file can really help you organize and set which one is the primary phone number, especially if it's different, from mobile to home phone to office phone. If it's different for different people, this is a really handy file to utilize. Um, it is very large. It has every column that command can take in for this import. And so if you have a lot of data, it can be really useful to use, but it is a very large file and you have to manually move your people from your spreadsheet that you have into this template file that you just downloaded. This can be a lot of work. So there is another option. If we have a simpler file, if we just have a file of name, phone number, email, and that's it. If it's very simple like that, I would suggest just coming here to the upload file section. And this will be the same process if you do utilize the template from command. You are then going to load in all that information and then you'll bring that file right in here. But if you don't use the template here, you can just import in a CSV file. Very simple. Uh, all you're going to do is browse your computer for this file, and I have one right here. And we're just going to click on open, and you see it reads the file. And I just want to show you what that file looks like because there is some rules here. The rules of the file, number one, it needs to be a .csv file. And number two, the first row. You see the first row I have in my spreadsheet right here. That first row has to be the headers of all the columns. And the headers are first name, last name, notes. Those are all headers for our file here. And so we need to make sure that's in the first row because if it's somewhere else, it's going to report that the spreadsheet is blank. Even if it has things in it, it will show up as blank if these are not the headers. So be careful with that. That can throw a little wrench into what you're trying to do. But once you get the file in there, we're going to hit continue. And then we're just going to map each of the columns from my spreadsheet into a field in command. And a lot of these are pretty obvious. First name, we're going to come right over here and you see first name. And last name, same thing, we'll go to last name. Now, this one was a question that we were putting in for our lead generation, and we're just actually going to save this as a note. So I'm going to start typing notes, and the notes as well, I'm going to save those as notes. This is the only one that you can map to multiple columns from your spreadsheet. The rest of them, first name, last name, they're not going to show up again over here. You can even see if I try, it's not going to pull up the normal original first name because it's already been mapped over to a column. But here we'll continue with tags where we're going to just find the tags option. When you see email and phone number, make sure to put in primary first so that we set the primary email and the primary phone in the contact. And then birthday, real simple. Again, we just select through those. With addresses, be a little bit careful when the address is all in one column. You're going to, again, look for primary and then just go to primary address. That is when everything's in the same column. If your spreadsheet has the address broken up into uh, address line 1, city, state, zip code, then you'll go through and you'll have to set each column for that. And You can see I have some extra columns in here that aren't mapping, which is perfectly fine. We can either just hit skip, or if we don't map anything to it, it's not going to try to map anything to it. So once we have all of our columns mapped into a field of command, all we do is just hit continue here. It's going to give you a preview of all the people that are in there now. I usually come through and just make sure that things look correct in terms of what I expect to be in there. Names are right, tags are right, everything is mapping appropriately. And once you're happy with that, you can click on Finalize Import. And that's it. That's all it takes to bring in your contacts into Command in bulk. No, there's no limit to how many times you can do this or how many people you can do in one file. It is a really, really easy system to work with. And if you need any assistance at all, please let me know. Contact me. Send me an email at steven.delisio@kw.com. Get in touch and then we can work on this together. All right, y'all. Hope that helps.